Selves with Eileen.
And we're recording.
Yay!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Life in Curly Cues with me, Eileen. Welcome to episode 22, which is also the first episode of 2020.
Yay! 2020!
Yay!
The year of 2020 vision. We're setting goals.
Whoa! I had never even thought about that.
Yes, we're seeing things clearly now. And we know exactly what we want in the year of 2020. I don't know about you, but ever since, I feel like 2016 has just been rough. So I'm very much looking forward to 2020.
So in case you haven't noticed, we have a guest this episode, and our guest is Miss Jessenia, because why not start the year off with someone who has been with this podcast since the very beginning?
Yeah, is this like my third episode?
Probably. I think this is your third episode.
Yeah. If you guys listened to the first episode that I was on, we go way back. So
yes.
We have very similar childhoods as well.
Mm-hmm.
We came from military families, and that's basically what brought our families together, was the military, aside from also being Puerto Rican. So
exactly.
We always seem to find each other. We always gravitate towards each other.
Always. No matter how far we get separated, we're always there together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just what it is. But you mentioned your childhood, and this episode, since it is the new year and it is 2020, Happy New Year, everybody, by the way, we wanted to kind of, a lot of people look forward in the new years, do all that type of stuff. Well, so we're going to do some reflecting this episode, because we wanted to start the year off on a funny note.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking a while ago, and we had this idea. I had found an old journal of mine, and we had this idea to read journal entries. And so that's what we're going to do this episode. But before we get to the juicy tea that we wrote when we were children, we're kind of going to talk a little bit about our childhood and how we grew up type of thing, to kind of lead into the background behind what could be for some of these stories.
Definitely the juice, the meat of it all.
Yes,
but
exactly.
For sure, reflecting, if anything, that's our childhood is just the last decade, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're talking about our schools, basically, where we started, because by the time, when I was writing in all my stuff, it was school age, for me at least, I have entries from when I was 11 to even maybe 16, 17.
Okay.
So it's just kind of torn pages of random things, because they're tattered books. And also I'm that kind of person that I go into a cleaning frenzy where I just purge.
Oh, for sure.
But I remember always, I need to rip out these pages though, so I can read these. But yeah, if anything, our childhood lands in the last decade.
Yeah.
And a little more beyond that too.
Yeah. I love how you can think back to the age for yours. I'm a person, I can't think back to age. I have to think back to whatever grade I was in.
Okay, yeah.
And so with my childhood, we moved around, we did whatever we needed to do because of the military.
Mm-hmm.
But I spent math.
Mental math at that.
I went to 2 elementary schools, I think, and then I went to or maybe I went to 3 I went to 2 elementary schools, 1 intermediate school, and then 2 middle schools.
Okay.
And so these excerpts, actually no, I'll be reading the full stories because they're really short and funny. But these are coming from my intermediate school days. So that was 5th and 6th grade, and then the first few months of 7th grade.
Okay.
Because all these journal entries are from my time before Texas.
Okay, yeah.
When we lived in Kentucky.
Kentucky,
yes.
Yeah. We were there for a while, too.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever wrote while I was in Kentucky, because when I was in Kentucky, I was 7 years old. 7 to 8, I believe. But yeah, just like you, we moved around a lot. I actually went... First, I was going to have gone to 1 middle school, but I ended up going to 2 because when I moved from Virginia to Oklahoma, I forget what grade it was, but it was still considered elementary school in Oklahoma. Their school system was different.
So maybe like 5th or 6th grade?
Like in Virginia, I thought I was grown. I was already in middle school. But in Oklahoma, it was, no, you're a baby. You're still in elementary. So I went to elementary school. It was, what was it called? Sheridan Road. It was on Fort Sill.
Okay.
I think that was the first school that I went to that was on base besides Mudge Elementary. I can't remember if it was on Fort Knox or not, because we lived in housing, and I remember it just being up the road. But I don't remember much of like the surroundings to know if we ever got off base or on base. Because Sheridan Road was like literally right by the gate. But as far as Mudge, I can't remember if it was the same situation or anything, but I remember it being a good school too. And I didn't write much then. I feel like my writing really didn't start till I was maybe 10, 11, 12, around there. And it was, and maybe not, now that I think about it, because some of the excerpts are like really, like you were saying, like just really short.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yes.
Nonsense. I'm like, what was I thinking? A lot of it, sometimes even, it will have been about like a particular person, which I'll use pseudonyms today.
Oh, for sure. We are not
pseudonyms.
mentioning any real names.
And it'll be like me just tearing it. Like they probably did something that pissed me off. And I'm just like, scratching away. Yeah. I remember,
exactly.
There's one. Maybe I did. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably did write something when I was in Fort Knox, because one is about a particular tragedy that I was very upset about. Oh. So we'll get into that. We'll see. But
no. It's crazy. So every time I do like a cleanse of my room and try to like purge things out, I have like 2 memorabilia drawers in my room.
Okay.
And those
designated
have like,
for that.
Yes, those have like all my old photos, all my old
cool.
everything, like yearbooks and stuff. And whenever I'm purging, I always end up going through there to try to purge out more, to add more. And I will always come across like my old yearbooks, my old journals, and I'll sit and read them. So I've read and looked at these things 20 bajillion times.
Oh my God.
And it never gets old. I'll read it and I'm like, dang.
It's like you can't let it go. You're like, no, this is, because it's also like for me, when I purge, it's like if I no longer have like any emotional attachment to it, I'm like, you know what? I really don't need this here. It's taking up space. I'm very much like an energy person. Like if it was something a part of my past in a negative, and maybe even not in a not so negative way, but if I just don't have emotional attachments to it, I would rather just let it go. So I did that a lot with a lot of my stuff, and my issue was I would start journals, but I would never finish them. So it's like I would maybe put an entry in May, but I would never write again until October. And it's like, so I'm back, I would always give my book like a personality too.
Oh, for sure.
Hi, I'm back. I'm so sorry I haven't written you. Like, I'm like, why am I apologizing to an inanimate object?
An inanimate object.
But it's because I always, I don't know, I have that thing of like, I blame Toy Story,
Okay.
Kind of giving things, a life.
Oh, okay.
Human-like,
Life,
personalities.
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
I totally blame Toy Story. Absolutely. But, yeah.
That's funny.
Because even now, like, I got rid of a lot of my stuffed animals. I have one that I will never let go of, and you know which one it is. It's the brown dog on my bed.
Yes.
Shadow. I still have so much emotional attachment to that thing. I will never, ever let it go. But everything else, I was like, whatever.
I think I got rid of the majority of my stuffed animals in this last purge I did. Because now that I'm looking, like, they got shoved in the closet because they're definitely not out.
And they took up space.
Yes,
so I was
they
like,
did.
I don't need these
Well,
here.
I used to have a shelf on my wall, and I took the shelf down because it was already starting to like kind of cave in because there was so many picture frames on it.
Yeah.
And so that had like a stuffed animal on it and my quinceañera doll.
Oh, I still have mine.
Not my quinceañera doll, my graduation doll.
Oh, you have that?
Yes.
Oh, how funny.
So I had a graduation doll, but I said quinceañera doll because my stuffed animal that was there was my quinceañera stuffed animal. Oh, like I had a friend gift me
a quinceañera stuffed animal.
Build-A-Bear with essentially the exact same quinceañera outfit I wore.
Cute. Oh, you have to keep that.
Yeah, so it's all right now in my closet because I was doing a purge and I was trying to like
because like with things that are sentimental, like those are worth keeping, but it's also more of like it has to be a milestone type of thing. For me, like, maybe some of the dolls I would remember things, but I'm like, I don't need it. Yeah. Like, I know someone else will need it more. It's just sitting there collecting dust. Exactly. It's not doing anything. But if there's anything I learned, I mean, I love my parents. They gave me everything. But I definitely will not be buying my kids millions of stuffed animals. Because it's so funny because I told them, I was like, I need to get rid of these stuffed animals. And they're like, yeah, you do. And I'm like, okay, well, you also bought them all. So that didn't help me. But no, I mean, they're going off to better homes for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's basically our childhood. Yeah, we...
Military, moving around.
We...
Meeting lots of interesting people.
Went to odd schools and things like that. Yeah, because, I mean, you went to one where it was like...
They
still
were
in elementary.
Backwards. Yeah.
And then I went to one where 4th, 5th, and 6th grade weren't middle school, weren't elementary. It was literally intermediate. Which is so weird.
It's like they didn't break it up in half because that's basically around the grade that you would be transitioning into.
Yeah, 6th grade is essentially like middle school. Yeah. And then their middle school there was 7th and 8th grade. That was it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
that was Kentucky.
It's the states, the different districts. So I guess it makes sense. They do things a little different. But I think now, as far as I know, everyone is around the same. I don't think anybody gets broken up into intermediate anymore.
Who knows?
I don't know. But all I know is that the military gifted us the gift of communication, interpersonal skills.
Oh, for sure.
And we definitely...
And how to make friends easily.
How to make enemies. No, I'm just kidding. Because I definitely, was petty. I was so upset.
Weren't we all, though, in a way?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I definitely jotted down a lot of those beautiful memories.
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Okay, well...
Where do you want to start?
Should we get into
loving your Lisa Frank one. Yeah, so let's do that.
I'm pretty sure I had a journal actually before this journal, but I don't know where it is. I may have thrown it away.
Yeah, okay.
But the journal I'm holding currently, since this is an audio podcast, it's a decked out vintage Lisa Frank, which is making a comeback, vintage. And so it's nice.
Not the new stuff they're coming out with. No, this is vintage.
Is vintage Lisa Frank. I have Lisa Frank stickers that came with it that say top secret, girls only.
Oh my God, and it's cute.
And it's, oh my gosh, I just noticed. I wrote my name on pen on it. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's funny. And then I also wrote, I heart me on it. Wow, I was very...
We love self-love. That's all it is. Self-love.
Oh my goodness. But
see, you were already on that.
I was already on it. Yeah, but it's a Lisa Frank journal, and it actually has the little notch where you can put a lock, and you have a lock and key. Yes. I had to jailbreak into this journal.
No way.
When I first found it, because I didn't think I had it.
Because it was like those itty bitty keys. Yes. How do you keep track of those? Yeah.
When I had first found it, I didn't know. The lock was on it, and I had a little ringlet of a bunch of little keys, and I just kept trying all of them.
Oh my God.
And nothing happened. Or I think actually the one that worked with it worked, and I opened it, and that was the first time where I read through everything. Mm-hmm. But then I put it away in my memorabilia drawer, and then I was purging one day, came through, and I found it again, locked, but I didn't know where I had put the key.
Oh, dang.
So I had to, legit jailbreak with,
some pliers.
Some pliers and things to get it unlocked, and now it's unlocked forever, nice. And it's all my secrets. But, yeah, let's go ahead and read into this. A couple excerpts. I will probably ask you for some funny names. That's what we can do.
Okay.
Okay, because this is what the Try Guys do in their podcast, and it's really funny, but they read, letters people send in and stuff.
Okay.
But they change the names, and they come up with funny names or just random things.
Okay.
So I'll ask you for some names. But first, I don't know if your journals had this or but all the traditional journals.
This belongs to?
Yes, all the traditional journals had little things. And I called mine did I call it a journal or a diary? I called mine a journal.
Okay. I for sure called mine a diary.
Yeah.
And then there's one where I feel bad because I had to throw it out because it was there was an ugly stain on it, but I had pages ripped out of it, and it was a pony. And I remember naming the pony, but I can't. But yeah, I had named it. I was like, oh, if it's a horse on it, well, I'll just call the horse the name.
Yeah. So, yeah, the first page is my favorites. And so my handwriting is probably still just as terrible as it is in this thing right now. But it's my name, Eileen. This is given to me by a friend. Didn't care to name whoever the friend was. You didn't even
remember.
Probably not, let's be honest. And then it has my favorites, and so it's like my favorite color, any type of blue.
Oh, I see.
Which is still pretty accurate.
Kind of like a breakdown of like what you like, your personality,
what you liked at that
kind
time.
Of. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't have that. It just said like this belongs to, and that was it.
Yeah, and so then it's like favorite food, salad and ice cream. Wow, I was healthy, but also like...
You liked salad?
Apparently in this age. My favorite song is Say Okay. That song is a bop.
Wait, what?
By Vanessa Hudgens.
Say Okay. Oh my god.
Did you ever hear that song?
No.
Okay, I need to play a little bit of it. So I'm only going to play a little bit so we don't get like copyrights or anything. Okay, we're taking a pause and we're listening to Say Okay.
I mean, that does sound like
You are fine, you are sweet, but look still a bit naive.
I've never heard that.
And I vividly remember, as if it was yesterday, listening to, always having that song on repeat and just like thinking I was in a music video.
Same.
And like,
why did we
like someone hurt me so bad.
Whatever, just doesn't even know what love is.
Yes. And I just had to listen to that song.
Okay, so
that was my song.
Your favorite song.
My favorite group at the time was Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, same. I actually really like them too.
My favorite cartoon was SpongeBob. Cool. Favorite movie, which this is actually pretty accurate to this day, as one of my favorites, not my all-time favorite. Okay. Hills Have Eyes. Loved horror movies.
What?
Yes.
You watched that?
Oh, yes.
I mean, I like horror movies too, but I remember being really grossed out by that movie.
I don't know why, but I loved it. My favorite sport was cheerleading. Still is. Favorite Favorite game is Dream Life.
Dream Life? Why does that sound familiar?
It sounds familiar. I don't remember what it was.
Let's Google it because we live in the day of
in the day of we have internet at our hands, literally.
Dream Life game. That sounds so familiar. Dream Life.
What is it?
Oh my god, I had one of these.
Wait.
Okay, it's by Hasbro. It's this one. Do you remember this little console?
Oh my gosh.
And it was this girl. She would be on the screen.
Wait, yes. Okay, and you would
play
click
on
the options.
TV or something.
Yeah, now they have, so now like apps have versions of it. It's like the Choose Life story games.
That's exactly what it is.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I remember that little remote control.
Oh my god. Yes, I remember this game. Okay, perfect.
So that was my favorite game at the time. My favorite subject was math. Still is to this day. Ooh, gosh. Okay. Give me a boy's name.
Oh, is this your crush?
No.
A boy's name?
Yes.
Macaroni Simmons.
Okay.
I was like, I need a last name.
Okay, so my favorite pastime was, going out with Macaroni Simmons.
Which, let's be real, like, did you actually go out with Macaroni Simmons?
I don't know. This is like 5th grade.
Okay, I'm telling you, I feel like, because I should have brought that too. I wrote a lot of stories. So a lot of my journal entries were fluffed as well. Because I was like very, John Smith, like, oh, Pocahontas was 15, she's about to be 23.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to make a love story out of this. like a lot of it was, experiences, but I was very much like a storyteller. So a lot of it was so dramatic. And,
interesting. My favorite animal was a dolphin, which, I mean, I love all sea creatures now, so it's still kind of the same. Let's see here. Give me a girl's name.
Rebecca Mooney.
Okay. My favorite friends, but I only put one person down, and it's Rebecca Mooney.
I would have one friend too.
My favorite friend is Rebecca Mooney. And then the final thing on this page, my goal is to give me a boy's name.
DJ Khaled.
My goal is to be the best and DJ Khaled heart exclamation.
So what happened to Macaroni Simmons?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Oh my god. I think in my journal entries I've only ever written about one boy. As far as like what I found, it's only been about one boy. And then another boy, but not because he was a love interest, you know, it's because I was pissed at him. But that's it.
But yeah, that was just the favorites page.
Good Lord.
So
I'm going to have to do something similar because I do remember a lot of like what I liked when I was younger. So I should do that.
So what I noticed about mine is I loved to use the Lisa Frank stickers, and I also drew like pictures sometimes.
Oh, that's cute.
Literally the first page is like a picture. But so this journal is from 2007.
Okay. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, it's all of 2007.
Okay.
And so this was the year I moved to Texas. So this journal is from
starting in Texas.
The beginning of 2000. No, this journal is from the beginning of 2007 when I was in Kentucky.
Okay.
And then I moved to Texas October 2007. So this is just those select months in between.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, it's gonna get interesting. So there, and it's funny because the whole story unfolds as you like read on over the pages.
Oh, really? No, mine were always just random excerpts. Like, never was it a consistent thing.
It's about to get really. And then I loved color pens because some of this is like bright. Literally the first entry.
Probably gel pens.
I think they were. Okay, the first entry is February 5th, 2007.
Oh, God.
Hi, my name is Eileen. I am in 6th grade. Today was the worst day of my life at school. I found out that my best friend is going out with the boy I like. I'm mad. I only think they will last a little while. Hopefully, boy's name.
Macaroni Simmons?
This isn't Macaroni Simmons.
Oh.
Wait. What was the last? Oh, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled? Okay.
I only think they will last a little while. Hopefully DJ Khaled can ask me one day. I heart DJ Khaled in like very big letters.
How cute. I heart, probably at the bottom of the page.
Yes.
I heart DJ Khaled.
Yes. And then the next day.
Oh, you were consistent.
Not. We're going to go through this like period. February 6, 2007. DJ Khaled and me wedding. And I drew a picture.
Stop. Oh my God.
I drew a picture of me and DJ Khaled and a priest at an altar.
Don't forget the priest.
Don't forget the priest. With an audience.
Oh my God, Eileen. That's so cute. Such imagination, you know?
Yeah, stick figures and all. I gave myself straight hair.
This was before Pinterest, you know?
My goodness.
You gotta pin your own things. You gotta draw them
gracious. Yeah,
Your vision. Your vision.
Yeah, at this moment, I was in, 6th grade. Yeah, okay.
Aww.
February 7th, 2007. I like DJ Khaled. And another boy's name.
Not Macaroni?
Not Macaroni.
Oh, girl. You had crushes left and right. How about we say... Peter Butter.
Peter Butter. Okay. I like DJ Khaled and Peter Butter. DJ Khaled and Peter Butter equal secret crush is.
Stop
and
it.
This is funny because I used the stickers from the Lisa Frank, and so the sticker was like secret crush, and I added the ES after the sticker.
Crushes.
And then I got another sticker that says Major Cutie, and I added the S afterwards. Aww. And it's like DJ Khaled and Peter Butters equal Major Cuties.
Oh my God.
And
this is gonna be a double wedding now?
Basically. Yeah, and so that was my 3 consecutive entries.
Okay. My
first entries in my journal, and then the next one doesn't come until April.
Okay. So the second one ended when?
So February 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay. Oh, okay. So February and then not till April.
Yeah, and then I didn't write anything again until April.
Because, you know, we got busy lives as
We
young
got
teens,
busy
you know,
lives,
preteens,
busy lives.
we're
Yeah,
on the
and
go.
then it gets pretty lengthy. Like, I start writing.
Really?
Full things. Wow. And, man. Okay.
That's so funny because my excerpts are, like, short, very, erratic, like random. But I actually do write now, but it's more of like a reflecting thing, kind of writing my feelings out, very, you know, like meditation type. But when before, it's so funny comparing it to like random little dramas that don't matter, obviously, at this point.
Okay, and the next series, I think I get pretty close to consistent in writing. Yeah, so we're just going to go in, because it's not a lot of pages.
Oh, okay. Did you finish the journal?
I did not. No,
yeah, I never finished mine.
never finished. Like,
yeah,
I didn't even get halfway.
I never finished mine.
Okay, so my next entry was on April 5th, 2007. Dear Journal, well, it's the 6th day of spring break, and my life is miserable.
Oh my god. Jesus.
All I can think about is the cute boys in the 6th grade. DJ Khaled, Peter Butter, and Macaroni Simmons. The one I mostly think about is DJ Khaled.
Oh, God.
Then...
Well, yeah, because he's your husband.
Then Macaroni Simmons, and then Peter Butter.
Do you literally put them in, like...
Yes.
Like, of importance. Like,
Eileen in 6th grade was boy hungry.
Yeah, she's quite crazy. Oh, my God.
But what's funny is, like, I wrote it in that order, but then at some point, I went back in with a different colored pen, and I drew a double-headed arrow to switch Peter Butter and Macaroni Simmons.
Something happened. Some tea happened.
Happened.
Switched. You're
yes,
like, no,
exactly.
You're third now. You're last.
Exactly. Last Thursday, I asked DJ Khaled out. He said no, because I wasn't his type. The thing I have to ask him now is if I am his friend. Another thing that happened to me was last night. All I could dream about was Macaroni Simmons. Heart Eileen, and then I drew an arrow to go to the next page.
Like, I'm not done.
Yeah. P.S. Don't forget that... Oh, what was the friend's name?
The friend's name?
The girl's... Crap, I forgot.
Rebecca Mooney.
Don't forget, Rebecca Mooney will transfer to some school soon after break.
Oh, so you won't have your friend?
I think so, because I put a sad face afterwards.
That's probably why you were miserable.
But then I went around and scribbled it out, so I think I started to dislike Rebecca.
Anyway. There was a falling out.
There was a falling out, because I definitely scratched out that entire page.
Oh my god, friendships, like, at that age are fleeting.
Yes.
Like, I can honestly say I still, not in contact, but I came in contact with them because we just have each other on social media with maybe like 5 people just because I found them like on a whim.
I thought about that the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, I should go through and see how many people I can
like
find.
From your childhood, yeah.
Because we found each other a lot recent. When I got a Facebook.
Yeah, see, Facebook, you find everybody on there.
Yeah, because I got
find people you don't want about.
I got a Facebook when we were here, when we were in Texas. And so I found all the people from, like, my middle school days. And we, like, follow each other on social media now and everything. Oh. Some of the people in this journal, you know.
Rebecca Mooney. I ain't friending you because I still don't like you.
We're actually... Yeah, I have Rebecca Mooney on social media. Everyone's going to go start searching.
Like, who's Rebecca Mooney?
Rebecca Mooney? Okay. Next day, April 6, 2007. Dear Journal, it's the 7th day of spring break, and yet I can't take my mind off of DJ Khaled, Macaroni Simmons, and Peter Butter. Today, my horoscope said that my best days are April 11th and 15th. Probably on the 11th, someone might ask me out, or something, quote-unquote, hot might happen. On the 15th, I don't know what might happen. The thing I would like to have happen is when Rebecca Mooney leaves and breaks up with...
That's what... and
breaks up with Peter Butter.
Peter Butter.
Peter Butter will ask me. Heart Eileen.
That's what it was. That's why there was a falling out. You were like, I won't miss you that much. I'm ready for you to leave.
What day was that? 2 days later, April 8th. Dear Journal, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm so glad spring break is over.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow I get to see DJ Khaled again. Unless he is gone. But I have a feeling that he will be there. He's just so cute. The bad thing is that I don't have his number or know where he lives, but I know where I don't have his number or know where he lives, but he knows where I live. DJ Khaled is hot. And I wrote that in like really big letters. Signed, Eileen.
What on the hormones, dude?
Girl,
oh my God,
like, what is up with me? My goodness. It's just, man, I'm crazy.
Oh, Lord.
April 10th. So 2 days later. tomorrow is my lucky day. Yeah, hopefully someone cute will ask me out. Aww. And then I wrote 11 and 15 equal lucky days. With a Z, not an S.
Days. Oh, of course. That was the rage back then. Replace the S's with Z's.
Of course. Okay. April 14th. Dear Journal. Well, on the 11th, one special thing happened. I got DJ Khaled's phone number and put it in my cell phone.
Aww.
Tomorrow is my next lucky day. The thing I want most to happen, which really won't, is for... I need a new boy's name.
A new boy's name. How about... Ooh. I always like the name Jack.
Okay, we're gonna go with Jack.
Let's say Jack De Niro.
Jack De Niro, got it. The thing I want most to happen, which really won't, is for Jack De Niro to call Rebecca Mooney to get my number, then call me and tell me that Peter Butter wants to go out with me.
Well, so he was a mutual friend.
Well, whatever happens, hopefully it will be perfect. Signed, Eileen.
Aww, you were like so adamant on like getting a boyfriend.
Damn. Probably still no.
You're like, this definitely was like a premonition.
Yep. This is a look into my future. Okay, and then April 20th, so a few even more days later. Mm-hmm. Dear Journal, and I wrote in bright orange ink, so I can barely read. Oh my God.
Well, it's those young eyes.
Yes.
That's what it is.
My goodness.
You can totally see it then, but not now.
Dear Journal, well, my lucky days weren't that lucky. Aww. I think today was supposed to be my lucky day. Today, I got to see DJ Khaled and Peter Butter play mat ball?
Mat ball?
What the hell?
Handball?
Nope, definitely mat ball. I don't know.
Oh.
Both looked so cute running. Wow.
You and your eye candy, you were literally looking at both of them.
Too bad their team lost 2-0. The teachers won.
What? They were playing against the teachers?
Almost the whole team was crying, but... Where am I? This color writing is really throwing me off. But DJ Khaled, Peter Butter, Jack De Niro, and what is up with all these boys? I need another boy name.
We can say Sam Hunt.
That's a country singer. Yep, that's a country singer. And Sam Hunt, but what the heck? I don't English. I can't English currently, and then Eileen in 2007 can't English. She put, but...
She, like she's a different person.
Like she's not me anymore. But DJ Khaled, Peter Butter,
Sam Hunt,
Jack
De
Niro, and Sam Hunt, but the were pissed.
But
Eileen was incoherent.
But were pissed. But the you probably meant to say they were.
But I had already said but before I said the names.
So I'm assuming what you're trying to say is they were pissed that they lost.
I guess, I don't know.
Obviously, I mean, they're playing against adults. Like,
I think DJ Khaled and Peter Butter think of me as a friend. And I drew an arrow to keep reading. Love, Eileen. I took up a whole page to write Love, Eileen.
Just to write that.
Just to write
You never want to not say goodbye to your journal. I would always say bye to my journal. Like, okay, have a good night.
I guess saying bye to me was just putting either love or something.
Like signing off.
Because that's how I signed with all of them.
Yeah.
April 24th. So this is, just still a few days later.
Yeah. Okay.
Dear Journal.
You were consistent.
I was. Oh, I need another boy's name.
Boy's name?
Yes.
Let's say... We can say Ryan Spelling.
Ryan Spelling. Okay. Also, if you're listening along, like, there are too many boys' names, and I'm going to, like, mix them all up at some point. Dear Journal, yesterday and today, DJ Khaled and...
Rebecca Mooney.
No. What boy
Ryan
name?
Spelling.
Oh. DJ Khaled and Ryan Spelling kept throwing stuff at me and Rebecca Mooney.
Aww.
Yesterday, The teacher was teaching by herself, so the wall was open. I got to stare at DJ Khaled. So,
always a good day.
all of a sudden, DJ Khaled and Ryan Spelling start throwing erasers at us, even at lunch.
Rude.
Today, they didn't throw anything at me. They mostly threw things at Rebecca Mooney. I was happy about that because I was mad at Rebecca Mooney. I was mad at her because... ...
Oh, suspense.
Skip a line, skip another line.
Stop it.
They made me sit at the nerdy table.
What a problem. That is a dilemma. The nerdy table? The audacity.
At recess, I was trying to get in line and no one let me cut. I was at the end. By the time I got my lunch, no room at the normal table. The good thing about sitting at the nerdy table was I got to see DJ Khaled throw things at Rebecca Mooney. When I saw him throw things, he told me not to tell her, so I didn't tell her. Well, that's all that happened. Smiley face, Eileen.
Smiley face, Eileen. Signing off. Smiley face, Eileen. Oh my God. The nerdy table? That's such a... It's so funny because, like, years and years later, we watch Mean Girls, and it's, like,
my gosh.
they separated everything like that, too.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
It's really funny because I was so dramatic why I was mad at her, and then it's because I had to sit at the nerdy table.
What they consider the nerdy table is probably a bunch of normal kids.
Exactly. And then the year before this, so I think I was 11 when I was writing this, because you mentioned Mean Girls, and that reminded me, at my 11th birthday party, I had a red carpet themed, and we watched Mean Girls.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So this is, I think I was already 11 when this happened.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, and so that was what? April 24th? Okay, May 19th. So almost a month later.
Okay.
I need a new boy's name.
Good Lord, these boys. We're going to have to write them down.
If you've lost track, as I have already.
What about Zac Efron?
Okay, ooh, okay.
Let's put some visuals in here.
Zac
Efron.
All right. Dear Journal, it's May 19th. Well, for a very long time, Zac Efron keeps on flirting with me.
Ooh.
He's very cute. Ever since he came, I haven't thought of DJ Khaled.
Ooh, you moved on.
Okay. So, Zac Efron has a GF, but he flirts with me when she's not around. He will give me stuff and hugs.
Aww.
See, and I drew a picture of like a little stick figure girl and a little stick figure boy hugging, I guess, but stick figure wise, they just look like they're holding hands. Like this.
Yes. Straight arms.
Love, Eileen. That's the little picture.
That's so cute. Oh my God. But the drama, though.
I know. I like a person with a girlfriend. What?
Oh my God.
Okay. This is where my journal entries start to get a little longer, and I like section them off to show a difference in storyline.
Exactly. That's just a reflection of your writing skills.
Yes. May 23rd. Dear Journal. So, Zac Efron and I'm just going to say Vanessa Hudgens for this one because
his girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens are broken up. Yeah.
You just see the positive of a negative situation.
4 days after I said he had a girlfriend.
Yeah. Jeez. He worked fast. He's like, I gotta get rid of this girl.
And then I did a little squiggly line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ever since Monday, our classes have been in homeroom. Zac Efron sits right next to me. It's good and bad. Bad because sometimes he'll get on your nerves. Squiggly line. Today was field day, and it was interesting. I need a girl's. Oh, wait. I need... How many? I need 3 girls' names.
Let's just say Hannah, Banna, Banana.
Perfect. Easy to remember. Today was field day, and it was interesting. Hannah was about to get beat up, and couples had problems.
Couples?
Hannah was about to get knocked out by Banana and...
Oh, I said Bonana, but we'll say...
By Bonana and Anna, Banana, whatever.
Banana.
By those two.
Beat up?
Bonana was going to hurt her because she rolled her eyes at her.
Oh my god. That was like the rage, though, the rolling of the eyes.
Was going to hurt her because she kept hanging out with... Oh, this is a new guy.
Okay. Kept hanging out with... Eric.
Yes, she kept hanging out with Eric. The couple problems aren't that important.
Of course not.
By the way, tomorrow's the last day of school.
Damn it. Oh, sorry. That girl's about to get beat up on the last day.
I love how you said sorry on this podcast.
I know. I don't know. I can't remember if you've ever cussed or anything. Sorry.
But it's funny because we're reading at a time
I know.
It's normal to cuss.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, sorry. Oh, my God. Yeah. I feel bad. That girl got beat up on the last day of school.
They almost fight. They didn't.
Okay. Oh, God.
There's a few more journal entries. Okay. May 24th. Dear Journal, so today was the last day of 6th grade. I cried a lot. Before lunch, Zac Efron asked me out, but I had to break up because it didn't feel right.
So you finally got a boyfriend.
Broke up the same day.
What in the world? You didn't even give him the time of a day. You broke up the same day.
Because it didn't feel right.
You're like, you know what? This ain't my vibe. This is not it. No, it's not a right fit.
But I'll probably ask him tomorrow.
It's fine. Maybe I just need some time away, you know?
I need 24 hours.
Exactly.
So the end of the day came and sad stuff happened. The school went in the gym. 6th grade sat in the middle. And I got hugs from all the teachers and I cried.
Aww.
After school, I went to my dress rehearsal. And then... New guy's name.
Taylor Robbins.
And then Taylor Robbins' party.
Okay. Oh, party.
Yeah. My first party. Oh my gosh. When I got to Taylor... Robbins? When I got to Taylor Robbins' party, they were playing Truth or Dare. One really good dare was when someone dared... I forgot already this person's name. Let me look back to see what his name was. I don't remember this person's name.
Okay, but a boy.
A boy. One really good dare was when someone dared boy and girl to French kiss in the closet.
Stop. Oh my God. This is exactly why my parents never let me over at anybody's house.
After that, we played volleyball and jumped on the trampoline. Then we played Spin the Bottle.
Oh.
Parents,
and the night on a high note, you know? Oh my God.
My apologies to my parents who are listening to this podcast currently. Oh my goodness. There were 5 different rounds. They are as followed. ... Arrow to the next page.
You are very detailed. That's a great storyteller.
Friendly hug, serious hug, kiss on hand, kiss on cheek, and kiss on lips.
So what's a friendly hug and what's a serious hug?
I'm going to assume a friendly hug is like maybe a side hug, and then a serious hug is like full on.
Full embrace.
Full embrace. Got you. That's what I'm going to...
We want to make sure the listeners are...
You know what's funny about this is that I can visually remember this day as if it was yesterday.
Stop.
Yes. Like, I remember the room we were in. Like, the whole game was happening in. Like, Aww. It was an empty room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Crazy.
Yeah. It was either, like, the family was, like, either just moved in or, like, moving out process.
Okay.
When it got to me, the kiss on cheek, I had to kiss a boy's name. I'll just say boy because there's too many boys.
I know.
Yes.
Boy.
When it got to the kiss on cheek, I had to kiss a boy. A boy and another boy had to kiss my cheek. A boy had to do it twice. Then it got to the kiss on lips. I had to kiss a different boy on the lips. It was my first kiss.
Was your first kiss?
Spin the Bottle was my first official kiss.
Oh my God.
On May...
And that's what's funny is you have the date.
Yeah. On May 24.
Aww.
2007.
2007. Down to
I had
the
my
date.
first kiss playing Spin the Bottle.
Aww.
And then, for some reason, I signed it Eileen, but then at the bottom I wrote Miss, I'm going to assume is the last name of
some boy.
Whoever I had to kiss.
My God. And who knows at this point who it was, considering all the boys' names you had to come up with.
Who knows? Okay, I have 2 more journal entries.
Okay.
So that was in May. I didn't write again until September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so break.
Exactly. Dear Journal, well, I am in 7th grade now. Still in Kentucky. I will be moving to San Antonio in 5 weeks. It is good and bad. Good, going to a better place. Bad, leaving friends.
Aw, I mean, not wrong.
And then as soon as I moved here, I was like, I hate it here.
Aw. I mean, if you think about that time frame, San Antonio since then has expanded.
For sure. And also, good, better place because I was in Fort Knox, Kentucky at the time.
Which literally was like a no man's land.
The worst place to be.
Yeah,
exactly.
I remember being there.
Yeah. Okay. So, for sure, I need a new name for this person because this person has a major key in my last journal entries.
Let's give him like a leading man's name.
Okay.
Let's say, I mean, who's your celebrity crush?
Ooh, what's his face? Beautiful blue eyes.
Do you not have
Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy? Who's that? If I probably need to see his face.
Yeah, let me pull up his picture.
Oh, yes. He was on several TV shows.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's on one right now, I think.
Okay, so for this...
Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy will be playing the role of my love interest.
Okay, love that.
This school year, I have a new crush, Michael Ealy. His eyes are so cute. He is in all of my classes except BAT and 7th period. I don't know what
BAT probably stood for something.
Probably. Because of that, I know him more. Today I found out that he liked me. 46%, but he still likes me.
Who said 46%?
I'm sorry, who's saying 46% you like somebody?
Did he say that?
Probably.
I like you, but like 46%. I'm not 100% yet. We're getting to know each other still. Oh my God.
We're almost there. I like him back. I want to ask him out soon, or just have a BF before I move.
You're gonna move. That's like now. That's the
I'm
last
moving
thing
in
you do.
5 weeks.
Yeah, that's
I want a boyfriend for a month
before you move. Now, have a boyfriend.
I think we would be a good couple because everyone says we would be a great couple. And tell me I should ask him out. I heart Michael Ealy. Squiggly lines.
Okay.
New conversation. Uh-huh. I also found out why Macaroni Simmons went out with me. For my boobs.
Are you kidding me right now?
He sounds like a user and perv. I don't like him anymore. Love, Eileen.
Oh my, that's like shook.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Oh no, that's so sad.
But I let it all out. I vented.
Yeah, exactly.
Vented to my journal.
Rather than punching him in the face.
Exactly. And then whenever I did like exclamation points or anything, I would always do like the point, but then I would turn the dots into a face as to how
like
I would feel.
Smiley. Oh, very creative.
Yes. And so this one, it was like a question mark and an exclamation point and then like a what the fuck.
Oh,
face.
yeah. Well, you see, you were already working on those emojis. That was all your idea for sure.
And then at the bottom, I put I heart Michael Ealy.
He's the only faithful one.
He's the only one. Oh, did I ever say? Yeah, I said that was September 6th.
September 6th. Okay.
I did not journal for a while. October 15th.
Okay.
Dear Journal, well, I am on my way to Texas today. I won't get there till tomorrow. I already miss my friends. Let me catch you up on some things. I asked Michael Ealy out. He said no. Sad face. I found out that Michael Ealy would have gone out with me if I wasn't moving.
Aw, that's so sad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should find Michael Ealy.
I got a new crush. Chicago. I went to my first dance. Michael Ealy stood me up.
Oh my gosh.
I still like Michael Ealy, and he still likes me.
But he stood
me up. And that's my last journal entry.
You should look up Michael Ealy.
I probably should. Yeah. I think I tried once and then it didn't work out.
That would be funny.
Yeah. That was the final journal entry from my childhood.
Yeah.
Because I stopped once I got to Texas. Yeah.
Texas.
It's pretty crazy.
You got real busy in Texas. That's because by the time you got in Texas, how old were you?
I was 7th grade, 11. I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. What grade is that? That's like...
Well, for me, it's a different grade than everybody else who's normally 11. But that was... I moved here in 7th grade.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so because I don't know, it's so weird. For me, like, you were saying earlier about, like, you remember by grades.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I remember, like, where I was, like, mentally as a kid in specific grades. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how funny.
But yeah, that was my little middle school journal.
That was quite the adventure.
The adventure.
Actually. Okay, so I want to start with... I like this because it was kind of like an intro as far as like the time frame, what we liked. Mm-hmm. So I'll start with, okay, my name is Jessenia. I think my dad actually got me my journal just because it had a horse on it. And then my favorite color was red for sure.
Okay.
Favorite food, I'd probably have to say at the time was macaroni and cheese or, those like, ramen. I loved those like 99-cent packs of ramen, or not even that. It was like 78 cents or something. Song, probably something by Christina Aguilera, like Genie in a Bottle, something like that. Yes, that's a bop for sure.
For sure.
Favorite group, TLC.
Okay.
TLC. My parents got me their CD, and like I still have it, but I remember like years later after listening to it, like I never paid attention to the fact that it said parental guidance or something like that because they cussed in there. Like it was very much like mature content.
Yeah.
Cartoon would probably have to be Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Ooh,
Courage the Cowardly
Good classic
Dog.
right there.
Because it was scary. I liked scary stuff. Favorite movie, probably the Spice Girls movie. Have you ever seen it?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know they had a movie.
Look it up. It's literally just the Spice Girls movie, and it's like it was funny. It was literally just about them. It wasn't that they were anyone else. But it all ends with them having like this big concert.
Spice World.
Spice World.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I watched that on repeat. Favorite sport. At the time of these entries, I was playing baseball. I was on a little co-ed team. Favorite game. Oh, do I remember playing? Oh, Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64.
Ooh.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium. Favorite subject, between English and history.
Oh, the complete opposite of me.
I know, right? Favorite pastime. Probably playing outside because some of the entries were in Kentucky, and that's not the right word. Do you know what I was gonna say? That's not the right word. I was a rugrat. Like I was always playing. I was outside, always. I was not that. That's so bad. Favorite animal, a horse. Naturally, I love horses. My favorite friend, probably, I remember her name, Chelsea. That's her last name, Chelsea. She lived like 2 houses away from us in Fort Knox. And my goal is to, for you, it was my goal, did I have any goals at that age? Probably,
Were you just as boy crazy as me?
I mean, I didn't write too much about boys. I would maybe say like one little thing about some kid who I thought was cute, blah, 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 blah. The word sexy comes up. Oh God, I'm so bad. But I was always like fighting with boys. It was so annoying. Yeah. But yeah, basically my goal.
Let's get into it.
My goal, I guess, was, I remember being obsessed with wanting to be a vet at that age.
Okay.
So I was probably like, yeah, I really want to be a veterinarian, and save animals, but
here we are.
And also I was scared away from that idea. Guys, when you go to your counselor, like make sure you're set on what you want to do with your life because maybe you'll come across one that will scare you away from that, and that's exactly what happened with She was retired, I remember. And she had been to Africa, too, saving, animals. And she's like, if you think it's going to be cuddling all day with animals, this isn't the right job for you. And I was like, maybe it's not the right job for me. So anyway. Okay, so part of my entries are from Kentucky, like around where you were at. I'm going to start first with one that's very dramatic.
Oh, I'm ready.
It was in July. It was the 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
Good Lord. It starts with, today I found an egg.
Okay.
A blue egg.
Oh.
With brown spots. Okay, I was very,
Yeah, very.
With brown spots. I wanted to keep it safe. I was afraid of it getting hurt. Like it has feelings, but it doesn't. I need a boy's name.
Donald Glover.
I was like, that's a real person. No,
yes.
But Donald Glover, however, had other ideas.
Oh, my goodness.
Guess what he did?
What did he do?
He stomped on the egg. And it was like, capital. He stomped on the egg. I was so pissed.
Did you write it in really small letters? Oh, my God.
That I had to push him into the grass and beat him up.
Oh, my gosh. You beat up Donald Glover?
Over an egg. It's because I was like, so I wanted to be a vet, I thought I could take care of
trying to save
the egg
the world.
for real. All right, so that was a very short entry, and that was the end of that. Then on the next page, I have, I guess I already mentioned her, so I can just go ahead and talk about her. Because we're not sharing last names anyway. Today I played outside with Chelsea, and, I do need another girl's name.
Another girl's name?
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Today I played outside with with Chelsea and Tiffany. They live in a house that's doubled. I don't know what that... I remember now.
Together?
Yes. So, okay, in Kentucky, we had, like, our regular housing.
Yes.
And then there was a housing where Tiffany lived, I remember, because they were a big family. They had, like, basically everything was double. They had 2 kitchens, 2 living rooms. Essentially, I guess, by then, 4 bedrooms, because they had a bunch of kids. Anyway. We went swimming in their pool in their backyard. I almost drowned. But at least Tiffany helped me out. And then that was the end of that.
Alrighty then.
So I'm telling you, there were such, like, short entries. And then I have this one that for sure was, like, way, way, way later. Because this was when I was in Oklahoma. Oh. And I had a friend who I'll need a girl's name. Let's say, I'm going to say...
Janice.
Ian. That's from Mean Girls,
yes.
Isn't it? Yeah. So, okay. I'm moving to a new school. Boo. I'm going to Oklahoma. Ew.
Accurate.
It was so accurate. Like, I did not know what was coming for me. I really didn't. But I'm excited to make new friends. My mom and dad have this job where they have to move all the time. I was so petty and bitter. Anyway, see you later. Oh my God. I told you.
Wait, where was that story going?
They were the shortest entries ever. I mean, I'm like, okay, well, that was that. Next one. Let's see. Oh, November love notes.
Ooh.
I guess I was already,
you were
in it to win it. Okay, so this was when I was already like settled into Sheridan Road.
Okay.
Sheridan Road actually is no longer standing. Oh. My brother told me that. Wow. Last time when my dad and my brother went, they were like, it's just an empty building. Nobody knows what they're going to do with it.
Dang.
It's no longer there. I'm wondering, because I remember there was another school on that base, and I'm wondering if they just merged. Because it was a bigger, newer school. So I can only assume that's what happened. Yeah. Okay. Everyone is mad at me. I just moved to a new school, and I have a lot of boyfriends.
Space?
No. Oh. Boyfriends.
Oh, okay.
But what I don't understand is why anyone has to be mad at me about it. If they like me, that's not my fault.
You tell him, Jessenia. You tell them.
Okay. What were we getting? My friend Janice tells me that I have to pick at least one.
Oh, excuse me. Restrictions?
I know. I'm like, what? It's not my fault, homegirl. I have to pick at least one. Anyway, we're going to play kickball later. I can't wait to see Janice. Oh, my friend. She was my voice of reason, clearly.
She kept you sane.
Next? Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay, I need a boy's name.
Ooh, Pooh Bear.
Okay. Today, Pooh Bear wrapped his arm around me, and I didn't like it.
Oh, man.
I was very that girl who, like, didn't want to be touched. I had boyfriends, but I didn't want to be touched. He asked me why I was angry with him, and I told him it's because he put his stanky arm around me. Okay.
Oh, man.
Whew. Anyway, Janice got upset with me, too. Why is everyone mad at me?
I love how you're just...
the world is against me.
Yes. So far, your stories are emotional roller coasters.
Yeah.
Like, why love people, then you hate people,
so
then people hate you.
My writing skills clearly weren't, like, all there either, because that's what I was telling you. It was so, like, erratic. And, like, none of the stories lined up. It wasn't until later that I really got into writing. But I don't have any of that stuff. It's, like, in full-on, like, long notebooks.
Oh, yeah.
This one will be funny because I would want to, like, write stories and, like, come up with ideas. And I'm like, oh, but if I'm in the moment and thinking about it, I need something little, to have in my little purse. We'll get to that. Anyway, all of this, let me see. Let's actually skip that one. Let's actually skip that one. Okay. Okay. Hi again. Sorry I haven't written to you in a really long time. I've been sad. Why? We're moving again.
Life of a military
That's
child.
that's really what it is. Oh well. At least I can look back at my time here in Oklahoma.
Wow,
oh,
so
wait.
mature.
I know. Oh wait, we're still gonna be in Oklahoma. We're just moving houses. I mean, what was that?
I just love how it ends so fast.
Like, that's it. Okay.
You're expecting so much more, and then it's just gone.
So this is another entry, because remember, these are, like, torn randomly. Okay. I need a boy's name.
A boy's name? Okay. Seamus.
Seamus. Okay. So at this point, I was already in high school.
Okay.
I was a freshman.
Oh, okay.
And this is about my first kiss.
Oh, snap. Look at us sharing first kiss stories.
Okay. Today, I kissed Seamus. I'm sorry I haven't written to you. And I know you're probably wondering, who is Seamus?
We all are.
Because my journal totally wants to know who
Yes.
Seamus is. Anyway, he's this cute... I literally put, like, what he was.
Oh! He's this cute person.
He's this cute person. I don't know why the race even mattered, but that's what I put. He's this cute guy. Or cute person, like you said. And he kissed me. I really, really like him. His lips are a little thin, but he's really sweet.
Oh my God.
He walked me to my bus and kissed me between the buses. I was really nervous because I didn't want anyone to see us, but who cares? Love is love.
Wow, first kiss you already in love.
Love.
Head in.
I almost missed the bus because he kissed me, and I had to chase after it and carry my big violin. Anyway, I caught the bus and was able to get to SAS, which was school-age services. I don't know if you ever went
remember.
There. Yeah.
Yes.
And got to SAS. I got there really sweaty. But anyway, I got to meet up with, what did we give the other girl's name?
Janice?
Janice.
Yes.
Yeah, because she was with me up until high school.
Okay.
I got to meet with Janice, and we played Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
And choreographed a song by Destiny's Child.
Ooh. All right. True 90s children.
True 90s children. Anyway, we'll have to talk later. My mom is calling me down for dinner. I miss you, and I'm so sorry I haven't written to you in a long time, but it won't happen again.
Lies.
And that was it. Never wrote again.
Never wrote again.
So then I have this one that has
I just love how it's so pocket-sized.
So it's in case of loss, please return to Jessenia Cruz.
All right.
Okay, first page. Actually, second page. I guess I skipped a page. Book title: Fleetwood Forest.
All right. Huh.
Never finished it. It was like I had the idea, Fleetwood Forest, and
It's a good name.
I was totally influenced by like Twilight.
I was gonna say, yeah,
very,
it gives off that vibe.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to remember probably what it was gonna be about. Okay, so I have another thing, a little I guess, a keepsake. But in 2003, I was published in a book called Anthology of Poetry by Young Americans. And mine specifically was, what do you call those poems where it's just like, I was going to say, what do you call those poems that are just words?
Poems.
But it's like, it's like a Japanese or haiku? Haiku.
Oh, where it's like 575?
Yes, something like that, I guess. So, I mean, would you say that's what it is?
No, that's not a haiku.
Okay, so then mine was about crickets,
Okay.
right? Cricket. Beautiful, green. Hopping, jumping, eating. Thorax, head, abdomen, legs. Flying, hiding, chirping. Interesting, incredible, grasshopper. That was my pivotal published poem, okay? So I'm a published, writer.
Yeah. You don't know Jessenia based off of her
know
blogs,
me.
her previous
pageantry. I'm a writer.
You know Jessenia as a writer.
But yeah, that's my life. That's all I could really scavenge from like what I had found. I know, right? I'm a writer. I need to keep it up.
It's so interesting to look back on these things and just laugh at.
Oh, totally. And it's weird because
the person you were.
It's all exactly like truly. I feel like we were different people.
Yes.
Like we were still developing and we were really young and we really didn't even have like that idea of like, who do I want to be?
Exactly.
And that's not something that we started to obsess over till what, like high school? Like, and maybe not even that.
Maybe not even. Yeah.
So it was interesting to, I wish I had brought like pictures and stuff too, because I for sure have a lot more photos. Yeah. As far as like journal entries, it was like I never finished journals. I would maybe fill in the first
few pages.
3 pages.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean, you saw this one. I was gonna,
You're gonna write a whole novel.
Publish my novel, and nothing happened. So yeah, but yeah, I mean,
it's funny to read those. And if you guys have journals, y'all should like go back and read them every once in a while because it's really interesting. Well, I still can't talk. It's really interesting to see how far you've come.
How far you've come. Totally. Like, and I think for me, like, and it's not so much that there's no emotional attachment. It's just a funny thing to look back at. Because for sure, like, we're not those same people. No. There's really nothing, like, our dramas back then don't matter at all now. My boy craziness. I know. Like, it's like none of that even matters now. It's like we literally are so much more, like, whatever happens, which is really good.
Yes.
But, yeah,
it's crazy. Yeah, well, that was fun.
What's next? Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, it's nice to reflect, and it's nice to start the year off on a high note.
Oh, for sure.
And a funny one.
Leaving the drama behind, even though it was like 10 plus years ago. Yes,
exactly. But before we even, it was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, 10 plus, for sure.
But yeah, before we end this podcast, we have to, of course, do my continuous segment of the Mug of Questions.
The Mug of Questions.
So let's go ahead, Miss Guest.
Everyone knows that it's a donut, right?
Oh, yes. The donut. The beautiful, happy donut.
I'm going first.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. If you were a drink, what would you be?
Ooh, okay.
If you were a drink, what would you be? I would say, because I really like margaritas.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
But.
Okay.
Lately, margaritas have been doing me dirty. Okay?
Oh, man.
Tequila just hits me different now. I don't know what it is. I'll have one drink.
The getting older.
It's the tequila, too.
Yeah.
Like, I'll have one, and the next day, I'll just feel like, am I hungover? Am I getting sick? Like, what's going on? And it'll be from one, like, a good-sized drink. But if my go-tos have been Moscow Mules.
Interesting.
Vodka, ginger beer, lemon, really smooth, easy. If I get a buzz, it's like a really soft buzz. Nothing like hard tequila. Try it. You will like it. Because you do have like vodka drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like vodka drinks and rum drinks.
You'll like Moscow. I just like Moscow Mules because like they are refreshing. Okay. It's not like margaritas. Yeah, they taste tangy and fun, but it's like that's like tequila's hit hard. You know? Vodka is like sneaks up on you. It's smooth. It's easy, but the way they mix it with like the ginger beer and the lemon is what I like.
Nice.
And I've tried one before where they mix it with I guess it was like strawberry-ish flavor. I forget what they called it, but that one was really good too. They have all kinds of different mixes. So
Interesting.
try that one. So same question for you?
Yeah, I can. Oh, I don't even drink.
If you were a drink, what would you be?
I think I would probably be the drink that I always get.
Well, okay, but I love how we're immediately going towards alcohol.
Yes.
How
adult are we? Okay. Hello. We talk about adulting here.
Because I just thought of that because you were like, I don't really drink, and it's like, wait, but we don't technically have to be an alcoholic drink. Why did I just? I need help.
We're not alcoholics, we swear.
It's just, I guess, we just assume. Because when we talk about it, we're like, oh, let's go get a drink. We know it's like, let's go for drinks.
Let's go for alcohol.
It could be anything.
Exactly.
We could be cappuccinos. That's a drink too.
It could be. But at that point, we're saying let's go for coffee.
Exactly. Okay. So, what would you be?
So, I think I would be what I drink, what my normal, like, go-to drink is when I'm at the bar, is Malibu and Sprite.
Malibu. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yes, it's delicious.
Yeah. But
when they don't have Malibu, I have to do just any other coconut rum, but it just doesn't taste the same.
Oh, but coconut rum is good, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I think I would be a Malibu and Sprite because, Sprite. I'm a classic girl.
Right. And that's like a fun drink, too.
And it tastes so good.
Totally. So the only thing I've ever tried alcohol-wise with Sprite was gin. And I will never do that again.
Really?
Because
that sounds like an interesting combination.
It would taste good if it had been more parts Sprite and less parts gin. So the person who made me that drink
was really trying to.
So that was no fun, and that was the first time I had gin too. So to have it that heavily was like
crazy.
But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
all
pretty
right.
basic.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna put this question away.
What?
Well, okay. So the question is, what's your favorite memory of this year so far?
Aww.
So we're recording this, it's 2019, but you're hearing this and it's 2020. So I think my favorite memory of this year so far. Oh man, there's a lot that happened this year. I think I would have to say it's like a accumulation of memories. Being able to go on the tour with my mom for her nonprofit.
Oh, yeah.
I think is by far like one of my best memories of the year, just because we got to do it. That's a whole experience, and we got to do it 6 different times in 6 different places.
Yeah.
And so, that was pretty cool. Being able to fulfill my travel bug also.
Oh, yes.
Because you
did a lot of traveling for that,
Yeah, so that would be my favorite memory of this year, of 2019.
Of 2019, okay.
Is being able to just kind of hang out with my mom and do those kinds of things.
Okay, that's a good one. For me, I would have to say kind of the same, like an accumulation of things, like everything from my family coming up here to visit. We always visit them.
Yeah.
But they were finally able to come and experience San Antonio and see the new house and spend time with us. And it was like basically like a bigger part of our family came to see us. So that was really nice. And we genuinely had so much fun. I think the people I've worked with this past year have become like family. Okay. I love them. I definitely have like a really strong like friendships going on. And I think, I don't know, I kind of feel like 2019... I've matured a lot emotionally as well, based off experiences that you are very familiar with. Mm-hmm. So that was nice. And I definitely am looking forward to going into 2020 in like such a brand new mindset. Yeah. It's such a weird feeling. Yeah. But it feels nice. Yeah. It feels like reassuring that, you know what, no matter what 2020 throws at me, like, I got it. Yeah. I'll be fine. Yeah.
And by the time you're listening to this, we're already like a week in.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm excited.
Yeah. And side note, we're recording this ahead of time because I'm traveling at this end of the year. And so I wanted to make sure. She's going to my
favorite place ever, which is Canada.
Yes.
I had gone to Canada. I went to Quebec and Montreal. And you're going to...
I'm going to Calgary.
Yes. But you're specifically going to visit Banff. Right?
Well, I'll be staying in Calgary, but for one of the days, I'll be going to
you're going to drive up to Banff. Yeah. Oh, my God. It's going to be stunning.
I'm so exciting. By the time you're hearing this, I'm already back in the States.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing posts and updates probably already.
Yes, for sure. But I'm excited. Yeah. So that's why we're pre-recording our...
Yeah, and
first episode of the year.
We just got so much to do.
Yeah.
For sure.
One more question for you.
One more question? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This one is... favorite sports team.
Okay.
Why? This is so funny because I can't really say that I have a specific sports team because I've always been either... Okay, anywhere I've moved, I'm ride or die for that team, you know? And like when I was in El Paso, like the team we had was the El Paso Chihuahuas, and they were a baseball team. I was ride or die for the Chihuahuas. We're here, okay, I'm ride or die for the Spurs. Like, that's how I am. Yeah. But also, like, when it comes to watching, like, the Super Bowl, I don't really follow football. I really enjoy watching it. I don't have any, like, really, you know, specific teams, but I'm totally, like, an underdog supporter. Like, I think there was, one year there was a team that like hadn't gone to the Super Bowl
in years,
in like a decade or something, and I was like, oh my god, like that's so exciting. And there was even another team. It was a college football tournament though, that the college hadn't made it into the tournament for like ever, and I was really excited about that. Oh,
Loyola when for NCAA.
That was for basketball. So that's what it was. And we were like, oh, Loyola hasn't. Oh, I'm ride or die for Loyola. I remember that. Even in the little spin camera, I put like the L for Loyola. So that's the kind of sports person I am. Because I don't know, I just enjoy what sports does for people. It brings people together. It's something fun. It's entertaining. And I'm totally down for the sports food, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for the longest time, my favorite sport to watch is basketball. Like, all-time favorite sport. Yeah. And so... As far as when it comes to any other sports, I don't really have a favorite. I just kind of go for whatever at the moment. Exactly. But with basketball, for the longest time, my favorite team were the Wizards. Okay. Because we lived in D.C. for long and we went to so many of their games. Okay. And then now that we've been in San Antonio for so long, now I'm a Spurs fan. Yeah. Because we're here and where you live. The culture. So,
yeah, and I do like hockey now. But I need to go to a hockey game.
Hockey games are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. I think I'm going to try to...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to go to one when I'm in Canada.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So if I go to one, you'll hear about it in a 2020 podcast.
Yes. No, you have to go. I mean, because I don't know. I feel like it's different.
Yeah.
Like,
because that's the culture there. Like,
exactly.
It's hot all the time.
People like it, but I feel like people like it because they're from there, or perhaps they just, grew up with it. But over there, that's like, they live, breathe hockey.
Okay, final question for the episode. Which throwback gem would you want to not make a comeback? Because a lot of things are making comebacks now.
Throwback gem?
Gem. Like, something from back in the day do you not want to come back ever? Oh, because it is a thing now where, like...
Oh my god,
so many things are making a comeback. It's kind of...
Like, part of me is like, oh, I really love this. Because, like, I grew up with that. And, like, for me, I see it more in, like, the fashion. Okay. Versus, like, I mean, I guess I see it more in fashion trends versus, like, just random other things. But I guess for me, it's, like, the people now who are, like, the younger people now who are really into that trend, even though it's a recycled trend. Yes. I'm like, ugh. Like, you wouldn't even know, Like, you're not even from that era. But if I had to say one thing that I don't want to come back.
I feel like it's hard because I feel like everything has already come back.
And honestly, so far, most of the stuff, I'm not bothered by it. Like, a lot of the fun, like, fashion trends, I'm like, oh, like, this is fun. Yeah. Like, I don't hate it. Yeah. What do we not want to come back?
I think...
I'm gonna... Maybe what are some habits?
I was going to say, well, I'm going to change up the question a little bit. And I'm going to mention a trend that I've seen, but I wish didn't come back. Okay. So, I think they're, like, poncho pants or something like
the cull out. They're like
they
wide.
Go up to mid calf and they're
they're
wide.
Okay, so I agree.
I wore those all the time when I was back in the day. What were they called? Early ages. I don't remember what they were called.
Because they're so palazzo pants. They're like much longer. They almost brush the floor. But gauchos.
Maybe gauchos.
Isn't that gauchos?
Gaucho pants.
I think it's gauchos.
They were gauchos. Right? Yep, I'm looking at the gauchos. So I had a brown pair. That I wore.
Like a denim or like a soft?
No, they were like soft fabric. Like really soft.
I agree with those.
So I had this brown pair that I wore all the time when I was younger. And that's something that should not have made a comeback because I don't think it's cute. Yeah, I don't think it's fashionable. And
it's not like flattering.
It's not. And for me, it made me look shorter.
Yes. I don't wear those because they make me look shorter. I remember like people saying the Dream Life game. People saying like, oh, if you want to try that style and like, but you don't want it to shorten you, like wear pointed heels because the eye drags to lines. So if your heels are pointed, it forces the eye to drag longer, so you still look tall. But I'm like, but the fit of it is like so weird. Like no, and I feel like it never looked good on anyone who had like hips or like a butt, you know. Yes. So it just kind of made you look bigger than you were, and I didn't like that.
Yeah. So that's something I want to.
That's something you don't want.
That's something that should not have come back or shouldn't.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, thank you for joining me on the first episode of 2020. I
know. That's exciting.
Oh, I know. It's so weird.
My God. What do you have planned for the podcast moving? Like any new updates?
I have received interest for guests. Mm-hmm. And so I will have more guests on the podcast. Mm-hmm. Not my, like... I'm kind of like slowly reaching out and then
building your schedule of guests.
Yes, yeah, building a schedule of guests. And then I'm friends with someone who has their own podcast. Mm-hmm. And so we are in the works of a collaboration episode, so I'm kind of excited for that.
So like 2020. You'll be on theirs, they'll be on yours.
We're still figuring out the kinks of it, but yeah, there's going to be like some type of collaboration coming out in 2020 with an episode. Like crossover, whatever. I don't know.
That's exactly what
figuring it out. Yeah. So that's something I'm excited for. That's happening in 2020. And then I'm excited to see the future of what's going to happen with Life in Curly Cues. But and then thanks for joining me for 3 episodes out of 2019. Yay. And then, actually, for 2 episodes of 2019.
And this is the first one of 2020. That's right. Okay,
and it's not the last one because I haven't talked to you yet, but I want to invite you to my 1-year celebration.
Oh, yes, of course. Because I was on your first episode. Yeah. Oh, my God.
So
So we need to come up with a topic for that.
So you're invited officially to the Life in Curly Cues 1-year anniversary episode.
That's so exciting. Oh my God, it's been a year already.
Yeah. Wow. So that'll be exciting. And
you've kept up with it. That's so good.
I only took a break like 2 times, but that's it. Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to a break. No worries.
But yeah, so I mean, I say this in every podcast. Thank you so many times, but thank you again.
No, thank you.
Thank you, listeners, for listening all of 2019 and following along in 2019. I'm excited for the future, as I just mentioned. Mm-hmm. And go ahead and like the podcast, rate it on Apple, leave some reviews. Yeah. Send me your questions. Like I have that link my email everywhere. So like send me questions or funny stories you have.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You could do a cute segment like Dear Cutie.
Yeah. Well, I just need people to first start sending me things and then I can turn it into a segment.
And then you could do like where it's, I guess like, advice or like reflecting on whatever issue they're going through.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, but I still haven't received any emails. So, just putting it out there, guys.
and it's fine. You can give us pseudonyms as well.
You can tell us what to call things.
Yeah, totally.
But so like, rate, review, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. Listen, of course. Mm-hmm. But you can listen to where you listen to your podcast, and you can listen on Facebook and on YouTube if you want. If you like to just play it like
You're
that.
You're on YouTube too.
But and then you can watch some videos. I have videos coming out eventually, so watch those other non-podcast videos. But everything's linked. Jessenia's stuff will be linked in the description. Yay. My stuff's linked in the description. And that's it. Happy 2020. Happy New Year. I'll talk to you on the next one.
Bye, guys.